Hello, everyone. RBG Kim Kid here, back with some more Master Detective Ring Code. In the previous video, we went to the secret lab, and now we're about to do our investigation as soon as I walk through that corridor there. And I'll be honest, I honestly, I can think of only one person that's the possible killer, and it's Vivia. How? I don't know, but I remember he was holding a knife at the end of the last chapter, so... And we have two gumshoe gabs we can watch. So let's watch the one with Yako first. And then maybe at the beginning of the Mystery Labyrinth part, we'll watch the one with Vivia, and then we'll only have the one left for each of them in each chapter, or in the next chapter, and then we'll just watch them when we get them. So, yeah. It's a clock motif. The choker is decorated with a video playback control symbols. Oh, that actually makes sense now with her choker. That's actually makes sense. There's something I want to talk about too once we're done with the gumshoe gab here.
I guess you could say that.
Something that I didn't even know was
Chief,
a thing with this game.
What made you want to become a detective?
Huh? That came out of nowhere.
I'd understand it if you had special powers like everyone else. But you're not like them. So I want to know what made you decide to be a detective.
I see. Well, you could say something encouraged me, but it's not very interesting. As a kid, I was basically Watson.
Like a detective's assistant?
Back in high school, I worked as a part-timer at a small detective agency. But obviously, I never got to do any exciting stuff like investigate murders. All I did was find lost pets and cheating spouses.
So exactly what the Nocturnal Detective Agency was doing before we showed up.
Yeah, that's right. But one time, I was involved in the real deal. I took part in an investigation of a murder case. Though I was a kid at the time, so I couldn't do much. The detective there was just some slovenly old guy, but he solved that case like Holmes would have. I sure looked up to him after that.
So that's why he strove to become a detective.
If I didn't have an admiration for detectives, or if I had never taken that part-time job at the agency, I wouldn't have become one.
Chief looks kinda sad.
Bring back good memories?
Does it bring back good memories?
Well, you know. It's been well over 10 years now, so... Why do you ask?
No reason. I guess that's not the reason why. So, what was that look earlier?
Probably
Do
should have asked
you
what happened.
regret it?
Regret? Okay, that makes sense, I suppose.
You mean regret being a detective?
Yeah. You looked real sad all of a sudden.
Well... I had to deal with a bunch of troublesome stuff after I became a detective. There have been times I wished I'd never taken this path. But there's also happiness I never would have experienced had I not become one. A lot of people I never would have met, too. Like you guys, for example.
Chief.
I know. Let's go out and eat sometime. You know, talking about the past sure made me want to drink. You should join me.
Does that mean you're buying?
You better hurry up and get ready before I leave you behind.
Why did you ignore my question? Well, after losing my memories, I'm glad it was everyone here I ended up meeting. Wait, the chief said he doesn't regret being a detective, but why did he look so sad? Maybe I misinterpreted.
Master, you and Yako seem to have grown even closer together.
That wasn't a bad one. Like, we did get a little bit of backstory about the chief, so that's pretty cool. So that's honestly nice. So here's what I did not know, and I learned this. The first time I learned about this was from an email from Nintendo. So this game has DLC where you can play as of right now, only one is released, and then another one's going to be coming out by the end of August, maybe sometime in September. Or no, one's coming out at the end of August, and the other one's September, and then the other one I think said October. And that is some side stories. The first one is with Tetsuhiko. The second one's with Fubuki. I'm going to assume the third one might be Halara, and the last one might be Vivia. I'm going to assume. So I don't know. Will I play those? Probably, but I think I want to wait till the whole DLC is out. I don't know how long they're going to take. I mean, so you could buy like the season pass for $16, or it seems like each of them individually is going to cost $5 because the Tetsuhiko one is only $5. So I didn't know that. So it's a nice little thing, you know. But yeah, that's something I might cover at some point. So anyway, let's go.
There is no more toxic gas, right?
I think it should be safe. The floor panels have been deactivated. Let's run on through.
All right, here's the body. He was barefoot too.
Dr. Weska. It's no use. He's dead.
Damn! Why does it have to be such a bloody mess? Murder cases aren't my specialty. What's going on here? Why is there so much bloodshed in this town?
It has been a while since we came to the city, but I still do not believe I shall ever get used to this.
Aw, how pitiful. The detectives can't keep it together. Master, show off your investigative leadership here. After all, your corpse discovery rate is the best in the biz.
A body has been discovered.
You too, Master? But you've already seen a ton of corpses.
Fubuki's right. I'll never get used to seeing this. The body's still warm. He must have been killed only recently. Who killed the doctor? No, before we even ask about who.
Why?
How? The security system was still active before we arrived.
Or how, yeah.
Amapal proved it. How did the culprit get past the security and make it all the way here? And where did the culprit go? No one seems to be hiding nearby. And we didn't come across anyone on our way over here.
This is honestly going to be, like, I do not think this is the case. But I feel like this game, and don't get me wrong, like, obviously we're in chapter 4, which is, like, when this usually happens, I think, in the Danganronpa games, is where the suicide aspect comes into play. Honestly, I think the only one that actually was suicide was Danganronpa 1 actually had the suicide, but all the other ones made it seem like it was suicide. Except I think chapter 4 in V3. I think that's the only one that didn't make it seem like a suicide. It was like it was not a suicide, but yeah. What chapter? Yeah, chapter 4 was that, and then chapter 5. Or am I mistaken? No, chapter 3 is the one where there's usually 2 bodies. And chapter 4 is a suicide. That's usually how it is in Danganronpa. Is like chapter 3 is usually the 2 bodies, and then chapter 4 is the suicide one. That's how it is. I honestly would be very interested how this game would cover a suicide, because it's like, how do you cover a suicide? I mean, I guess they somewhat. I mean, they didn't really tease it in the first with chapter 0, but it would have been still interesting to be like, so how do they do that? And then obviously, you know, you can't have Shin Megami reap their souls if they're already dead. So maybe that's why that's something that can never happen or something. Who knows?
The culprit just disappeared. It's impossible. It's a completely impossible crime.
The security has been disarmed!
Uh-oh.
What's going on?
This is bad. It's the Peacekeepers! Ah, they're already here!
Run away!
What's going on here? Why is a member of our city dead? And why are these outsiders acting like they own the place? What is this disgusting chaos?
Please, hear us out.
So you did this?
No! By the time we got here, he was already...
Are you a natural-born criminal? Or are you death itself, visiting us from the other side?
Yuma, should I turn back time? If we were holding hands, maybe...
Don't move. Any suspicious movement, and I'll execute you right here, right now. You'd had to serve a combined sentence of 150 years. So I might as well give you the death penalty instead!
Wait!
Turn yourselves in and I'll give you a chance to share your excuses. Also, I'll host a little party where you'll want to cough up all you know about the others and where they're hiding.
So, you're gonna torture us?
Who can say? We'll just have to wait and see. But for now, we humbly invite you to the jail suite. Take them away.
Shinigami, let's go into the mystery labyrinth.
Huh? For the doctor's killer? You can't, it's too early.
Yeah, we haven't done any investigations.
There isn't a single solution key yet. If you enter the mystery labyrinth now, you won't be able to get out.
But we have to!
Are you sure? In the end, the only difference is either dying here or in the mystery labyrinth.
If I'm going to die anyway, I'd rather...
No, stop!
Huh?
What's going on?
That was Chief Yako's voice!
Uh-oh.
Did the chief just scream?
Maybe he found the hitman.
Then...
Tetsuhiko!
What are you doing?
Yuma! Find Chief Yako! If we catch the hitman, we can prove our innocence! Hurry! Go!
Right! Chief...
Oh no!
Chief...
Chief Yako!
Chief, are you alright? Chief Yako!
The hitman. Fink. The slaughter artist.
What do? I need to help you!
leave me here. Just seek the truth.
Oh my god.
Saying, I won't leave you behind.
Honestly, if,
It's too
like,
late.
Huh?
Fuzzhead is going to die soon.
What are you talking about? He can't die.
This wound is deep. It's fatal. Even if you administered first aid now, he has no chance of surviving.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest, if there was,
I would never lie about someone's death.
No,
if there was someone that,
that
like,
can't be.
died out of the group, it would have to be him. Like, as shitty as that is.
What's going on here?
Please, treat his wound immediately. At this rate, Chief Yago will...
So it all comes to an end with some internal strife.
You are a dumb cunt.
Huh?
After an internal struggle, Yako Furio was killed by his own people. A pitiful, fitting end for an unjust life. Hey, arrest this fucker we caught red-handed.
Please, save Chief Yago. Just a chance. Please give him a chance to live.
Should we?
To hell with him. He's gonna die either way.
Please wait. If you treat him now, he might...
Shut up! Why the hell would I help worms like you? I was planning on judging you myself, but you went ahead and got yourself killed.
Oh god, why do I have feelings?
How am I supposed to deal with my pent-up justice? Damn it!
Yep, I knew that.
Damn it! Damn it all!
Stop.
Stop!
Chief? Even the second time.
Oh, she tried to rewind time
Second time?
already.
Then that means...
I am sorry. I rewound time, but it was too late. If only I was strong enough to turn back time even further, I could save Chief Yako.
What?
Those responsible for killing the doctor and that piece of trash are under arrest. This case is closed. We're done here. Take them away.
What are you gonna do, Master? Master, snap out of it! At this rate, everyone's gonna get arrested! Master!
A coin.
Hi, Alara.
Who's there?
Oh, there's Vivia too.
There's more than I thought. Hey, Alara, how much must I pay for you to handle my share?
At this level, 100 Xian per head.
100 Xian. With the numbers here, that's enough for an entire book. What a waste. I guess I'll do it myself.
Oh, we get to see his Forte in play.
You're detectives.
Alara! Vivia! You're late!
Let me tell you one thing. That coin belongs to me. You'll be returning it.
Nice.
Go, little bastard!
fuck, man. This just went up to an 11. Like, Jesus.
I am completely useless.
No, you're not.
The chief ended up like that. And there was not a thing I could do for him.
Is everyone safe?
Everyone. Except the chief.
How is he?
He's
Fucking
unconscious.
dead.
His pulse is weak.
Damn. How did this happen to the chief? Yuma, did you see anything?
Yeah. I passed a suspicious man when I went into the hallway. But by then, the chief was already... The chief said it was the hitman, Fink the slaughter artist. Then, he fell unconscious.
So, it's confirmed the hitman got to him. Damn it all! Why attack our chief?
I couldn't even pursue him. I let the hitman get away. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
No, you were right to not pursue him. If you had, you might not be alive right now.
But...
Save your regrets for later. Right now, we must consider our next move. Even now, I won't allow time to be wasted.
Alrighty.
How did things end up like this? I should talk with the others about what to do next.
Pookie.
Fubuki, are you alright?
Yes, I will be well once I rest a bit. However, my inexperience resulted in the chief.
It's not your fault. You tried your best to help. I was bewildered and confused, and you brought me all the way here. Thank you so much. I'm the one who's still inexperienced. He was right there. I couldn't do anything to help him. How can I call myself a detective when I can't even save a friend?
There! Right now you're still a trainee anyway!
Shut the hell up.
Sorry.
Read the fucking room.
Yuma, I'm glad you're safe. I can't handle seeing anyone else covered in blood.
Tetsuhiko, are you alright?
Yeah, I'll manage. Someone punched me in the face during that scuffle earlier. They damaged my precious moneymaker. Damn it! So, what do we do now? We
Well,
can't
it's
stay
nice
here for
that
too
you
long.
have like a... Can still like... I don't want to say joke, but... Hey, Vivia.
Vivia, I didn't know you were here at the lab too.
Yeah, I didn't have a choice. Chief's orders. Although, I do feel a sense of wonder at the idea of a secret lab. I fully intended to take a lazy look around the place, but I wasn't given the chance to relax. I was dragged around by Halara and forced to search all over. Jeez, no one will leave me alone.
Master, I get the feeling that he's...
Huh? What is it?
nothing. maybe it's just my imagination.
Seriously, what?
This is going to be an interesting mystery labyrinth if Vivia is going to be with us.
Please stay strong. Chief.
He's still breathing, but he's lost a lot of blood. This is what death looks like. It's the same as every other victim you've seen.
It's not the same. I won't let it be the same.
Halara, what brought you here?
I was preparing to sneak into that restricted area we discussed. But just as I was about to leave, the chief told me about the death threat.
I wonder if we'll go to the restricted area in the next
with everyone
chapter.
else and snuck into the lab.
I feel like that'll be the
After
case.
that, the chief told Vivia and I to investigate the area. I didn't think it would end up this way. We should have stayed together as a group.
What's the chief's condition?
We've provided first aid, but
Will he survive?
I'm sorry. I don't know the right lie to tell you at this time.
So, thank you.
So, the chief...
In any case, it's only a matter of time at this rate. We must get him out of here as soon as possible. But that's no easy task. We took out some of the peacekeepers, but many are still around. And Yomi managed to disappear. I wonder if he took advantage of the confusion and ran away.
Yes.
It's unlike him to quietly retreat. He'll return here soon with many more of his underlings.
Then we need to leave this facility right away.
The gate to the lab has been sealed off. Thanks to that, we can't even leave the building. The elevator to the ground level has been disabled too. We have no place to run.
No place to run?
Hey, you got a minute? We can't stay here forever. We have to take a chance and try busting through the front gates.
I can't agree to that. Wagering on a bet you have no chance of winning is the same as throwing the match.
So you'd rather keep waiting until peacekeepers break down the door? Oh, right. We can use Fubuki's thing.
Huh? Mine? Really? I am not sure it is worthy of showing off yet.
I've no clue where your head's at, but I'm talking about your thing! Your Forte! If we use that, we can get through the gate without being spotted by the peacekeepers. Even if they catch us, you can just turn back
She's
time.
too tired.
Impossible. The gate can't be unlocked except from the outside. A peacekeeper has to make a call on the intercom to get them to open it. They would never let us through. That won't change no matter how many times you try.
Then what about Desuhiko's disguise, Forte? If he looks like a peacekeeper, maybe he can get us through the gate.
I thought about that too, but my bag is outside the gate.
This shorty detective is so useless. He can never help when we need him most.
Maybe we have no choice but to force our way through.
Don't rush to conclusions. The roulette has yet to stop. Until it does, we must consider the best course of action.
The best course? I don't know.
Okay. Oh.
This is truly...
Astonishing number of monitors. Looks like every inch of the lab can be observed from here. Can't see anything on the monitors because of the blackouts. Chief.
We're completely stuck.
So this is where I finally die.
I won't let that happen. I will never let it happen again.
What exactly am I looking for here?
What we should do right now is calmly consider the best move to make.
The best move.
It may be suicidal, but it's better than staying here like this. We gotta force our way through the front. Damn it! If we don't hurry, the chief is gonna...
How did it end up like this? We just happened to appear at the scene of the doctor's murder.
Yes, that's it!
Huh?
The Peacekeepers made up their minds that we're responsible for killing Dr. Weska. They don't think the Hitman even existed in the first place.
So what? Proving that doesn't help us in this situation at all.
But what if we proved our innocence? What if we could prove this was done by the Hitman? The Peacekeepers would have no reason to apprehend us.
Maybe, but still.
How do you intend on proving our innocence?
Don't tell me you're gonna catch that Hitman and turn him over to the Peacekeepers. That's impossible. He's probably already escaped by now.
Then we gotta investigate it. We have to investigate the doctor's lab and gather evidence of the Hitman's crime.
That's crazy talk. How do you plan on investigating under these circumstances? Besides, proving our innocence doesn't guarantee the Peacekeepers will suddenly let us go. This facility is already restricted. They could make up any reason they want to arrest us. You've seen how they act for a while now.
That may be true, but we're detectives, aren't we? We have to stand up to them the only way we can. When all hope seems lost, that's exactly the moment to fight back as detectives. We must obtain the truth and use it against the Peacekeepers.
I agree with Yuma.
Lara!
It's true. Detectives should use the truth as their weapon of choice. I didn't expect to hear that from you, Yuma. You sure have grown.
I'll be honest, this kind of...
But
like,
how do we even
so far
investigate?
this feels like it should be like the final chapter, but I mean, I guess we gotta see
room.
how chapter 5 will actually play out.
Still, it's not impossible. We have someone with the best forte for this situation.
Huh? Could it be Vivia?
Here we are.
Vivia, will you tell me about your forte?
I just remembered. I heard rumors about him back at the WDO. Vivia Twilight can supposedly solve crimes in his sleep.
Okay.
In his sleep?
It's not a big deal. My condition lets me do detective work while sleeping. Kinda like how some people sneeze differently than others. In my case...
Oh, just get to the point. We're running out of time. Can you or can't you do this investigation?
Oh, the point? Well, the point is... at the end of the rainbow is an ancient battlefield.
I love Vivia, man.
Hey, can I punch you just this once?
Get him, tiny man! You and I are on the exact same page right now.
If I skip too much, you won't understand. Reading the first and final page of a novel won't give you any notion about the story.
I agree.
I don't want to hear about some story. Tell us about your forte!
I'll explain. His forte is spectral projection. He can control his own ethereal self.
Oh.
Ethereal self. I suppose I should call it a soul or a ghost. He is not confined by the laws of physics.
Oh, so is that why he can
Which
like somewhat
means he can
sense
pass
or
through walls and
tell
floors,
about
and all the while other people
Shinigami
cannot
there?
see him.
In other words, you can turn yourself into a ghost?
So you can investigate without being seen by the peacekeepers.
but there's gonna be some
I
drawbacks
won't
to that.
do it.
Like you can't touch anything or stuff like that.
Hey, now's not the time to back down! I'm not asking you to read the room or whatever, but at least do something for your friends here!
You think I don't care about my friends? I've made my decision because I care for all of you. You're all determined to fight. But don't you think it'd be better to do as the peacekeepers say in this case? You may be able to get Chief Yako medical attention in exchange for surrendering. Don't you think that's the highest chance of survival out of all our options?
No, cause fucking Yomi or whatever his fucking name is kind of like kicked the shit out of him, so no, that's not gonna happen.
Surrender! Oh, you gotta be kidding. Don't you have any pride as a detective?
Not at all.
Whoa, that sure was blunt.
Clinging to pride is why conflict will never vanish from this world. I hate conflict. I'd rather live in a quiet and peaceful world. Butterflies cross the lake, and snowy flowers conceal the moon. I simply wish to sleep soundly in a serene world. Is it such a crime to hold this small wish?
Nah.
If no one else is willing to say it, then I will warn you. It's a sin to waste such a talent given to you. You are skilled as a detective. However, you lack the willpower to make use of it. Why is that? Are you afraid of something? Or perhaps you are laughing at the rest of us?
I'm happy to hear you have such high regard for me, Halara. But you're simply overestimating me. I didn't become a detective because I wanted to be. And as to whether or not I'm afraid, I would say that I may be. When you desire something, you're afraid of losing it. And yet, why does everyone continue to have desires? Is the truth even worth it?
It's no use. I thought he was incomprehensible, but he's actually completely bonkers! Look at the chief! He's dying here! Doesn't it hurt your soul even a little? I can't believe you'd go and spout all this nonsense right now!
I apologize if I've offended you. Don't worry, I'll stop talking. As usual, I'll simply go to a dark place, out of sight, out of mind.
Master, you gotta stop him!
Vivia, please, wait. I don't understand what you're saying, but I know we need your help right now. If you say you won't cooperate with the investigation, I don't mind. But in exchange, will you please hold hands with me?
Are you trying to make up? I don't remember us fighting to begin with.
No, I just want to borrow your power.
Ah, this is your coalescence, is it?
You knew and were just playing dumb?
Well, if it's just holding hands, I don't mind. I have no reason to decline.
Shinigami?
What is this sensation? I knew it already, but this guy is strange!
Strange?
Yeah, he is kind of a weird person.
That's not what I meant!
So, you can now use spectral projection? If so, I must warn you. When using my Forte, your body will act as though you're asleep. You better lay down before you begin.
All right.
You'll be defenseless while using it, so be careful. Though everyone is here, so you don't have to worry. Also, your ghost form doesn't mean you're completely safe from harm.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, Yuma. Do you think you can do it?
I don't know, but I'll try. Can you watch over my body in the meantime?
Yeah, you can count on me.
Go and investigate to your heart's content. We'll handle things here.
Understood. There's not much time. I need to proceed with the investigation and get everyone out of here. I have to do this for Chief Yako.
Wow, your soul actually came out!
So this is spectral projection. It's strange to see myself outside of my own body.
Let's see!
Ow! Wait, it didn't hurt, but it feels like I bumped into something. Is it because I've become a spirit like you, Shinigami?
Looks like I can smack you directly now! I'm loving this!
This makes me feel really uneasy.
I can get that.
Lucky for you, I'm here! Now we're literally soulmates!
It's a little cute that she can actually touch him, but at the same time, it's like, So. Goddamn fucking loading screen.
His soul has probably left his body about now.
Huh? Really? He doesn't look all that different to me.
Looks like Desuhiko can't see me. I'm sure I can investigate without the Peacekeepers spotting me now.
By the way, Yuma, I'm sure you're hovering right above the floor near us. You're only doing so subconsciously. Right now, you're truly free from the shackles of the laws of physics. Similarly, it may at first be difficult to pass through a wall due to the preconceived notion that you'll be blocked.
You know, that's actually a nice little point. Is like, yeah, the only reason like you're actually standing is because you're subconsciously like you're like, oh, like of course I'd be standing on the floor. How else? But like, as soon as like, I'm sure what Vivia's taught. It's basically like this is somewhat like Millennium's power in My Hero Academia, where he can kind of like phase through physical things, and you know, clothes or special clothes and all that stuff, and things. But he like, because he has to like really work his body to like not do that or something along those lines. So that's probably why like he's again subconsciously like, I just have my foot here. But then probably once he realizes like, oh, I can just be phasing through the floor right now, he'd probably do that, but they probably won't do that.
To begin, try passing through a door. Your consciousness views doors innately as passageways. Why don't you try it out?
I'm passing through the door.
You and I are the same now, Master!
Free from the flesh, the ghost form is unconstrained by the laws of physics, especially walls and floors can be passed through, all unseen by other people. However, people and objects in the real world cannot be touched, and the ghost form voice cannot be heard there. It is being used as physical body sleeps. Oh, there's still more stuff in here? Oh, I think it was all the... No, I thought I got... No, okay, I just saw something in there, so... You just got updated with that. Well, there his... I don't know if that's a spoiler or not. Maybe that's just there for that. His forte is spectral projection, the ability to maneuver in a ghost form free from the flesh. Ignoring the laws of physics, in addition to being completely invisible in the state, he's able to pass straight through walls and other solid objects. So it is a nice thing. Oh God! He was found dead with a stab wound in the back. Seal assassin works in Conite Ward, as very few witnesses have come forward. It's unknown if this hitman is male or female, an adult or even a child. The assassin is currently, yeah, well, just judging from that, he looks male and as an adult.
Wow, you really made it. This means I can freely go in and out of places I couldn't before.
Also, the hallway is brightly lit now. Seems like the regular power is switched back on.
Anyway, we gotta investigate the murder scene. We need to hurry up before more peacekeepers arrive.
Yep, mysteriful.
Oh. This is probably what he met.
Those?
They're lost, wandering souls. They're your natural enemies while you're in ghost form.
Is this what Vivia was warning us about?
Yeah, just be careful not to touch them.
What happens if I do?
You'll be joining them! I can't wait to see that!
Why are you excited about that? Anyway, let's be careful and make sure not to touch them.
Time for the tutorial!
Spectral projection, character control. Get to Dr. Heska's critical lab, but watch out for wandering souls. If wandering souls drag whatever touches the afterlife, so be careful. So spooky.
All right, let's hurry.
Let's go! Whoa, it's huge! I wonder how many people are in there.
Looks like we can't go this way. Let's look for another path.
Oh, that one's huge too, so.
Oh, that was a close one.
It's flowing like a waterfall. There are so many!
They are literally just like, hey, we're doing this in a way so that you can't go into places that we don't want you to go into.
Just a bit more.
You can't go this way. Try looking for another route.
Ooh. Oh god, what the fuck?
We have to hurry to the crime scene.
Go, go, go! I was really sweating.
We're here. I hope there's no one inside.
Who cares if there is? Not like they can see you anyway.
It's a matter of how I feel. Even if they can't see me, it'd make me uneasy if peacekeepers were there.
So that's how it is. I'm already used to it, so I didn't notice.
Nobody's here. Guess the peacekeepers have better stuff to do than investigate after all that happened.
No, they're not gonna investigate because they think we're the
I
killers.
wonder if the doctor's body is still here.
Probably.
Maybe the doctor's soul is still floating around here, unable to pass on. I'm just scared myself!
Hey, if we meet the doctor's soul, maybe we can ask him what happened.
I don't think it's that simple.
This may be weird coming from me, but I doubt it'll be that easy.
I guess so. We'll just have to take this one step at a time.
Investigation.
Time to investigate!
This intercom is connected to the doctor's lab. I spoke to Dr. Weska a few times over this. We were talking on the intercom when the incident started.
I don't think it's Vivia anymore.
Can you shut off the security on your end?
Huh? Wait. What the?
Dr. Weska? What's wrong?
Wait. Who are you?
Who are you?
Help! Somebody come help me!
I'm getting stabbed like you wouldn't
Doctor!
believe.
If the doctor was attacked by someone, that means the intruder was already inside at the time. So it has to have been the hitman. How did he get inside? The security system was still active, so it should have been impossible to enter. How did the killer get in? And where did he go after murdering the doctor?
This is the airlock. Let's check it out in case there are any clues. That sure is suspicious, Master!
This is the decontamination device. If toxic gas leaks from the other chamber, this device is supposed to ensure it doesn't spread. What's inside the vents? I want to scope it out further, but I'm too short.
Master, did you forget you're a ghost right now?
Oh, right! I can just do this! I'm floating! Whoa!
No kidding. The spectral projection is such a convenient Forte. If that anemic vampire joined the investigation from the start, this could have gone much faster.
Maybe, but there's no point in debating it now. The vent has a cover with bars on it. It looks hollow inside. But it's too dark to say for certain. The cover has a hinge on it. It looks like it can be easily opened and closed. Oh, that's right. I can't touch it since I'm a ghost right now. But there's no need to open it with my hand. I can just stick my head inside. There's a lot of space in here.
Hey, maybe this was the way out. The intruder must have come through here. So that's it, right? That solves everything.
No.
This is the main part of the decontamination device. During decontamination, the fins rotate to suck out air. The structure isn't built for someone to get inside. It's designed to filter air and nothing else. This couldn't be used as an escape route.
Well, having an easy escape out of a locked room is like covering your pizza in anchovies.
How's that?
Because it'd ruin the whole thing!
Sure. The cover is easy to open and close, probably for maintenance.
There's no harm in remembering this. It could be a clue for something else.
The device exists to prevent toxic gas.
This way! We've arrived! It's the dangerous toxic gas chamber! Once it detects an intruder, it'll puff out toxic gas. It's a room with a terrifying contraption. Well, it's disarmed, so there's nothing to worry about. Also, you're a ghost, so it wouldn't detect you anyway.
Let's check this out too.
I'll find out for you!
There's the vat.
So this is where the toxic gas comes out.
It's supposed to be super fatal, right?
Yeah, the toxic gas is bacterial, so regular gas masks aren't supposed to work against it. Even if you hold your breath, it'll be absorbed through the skin, and there is no treatment for it in the world. The bacteria takes time to spread through your body, and you'll supposedly die after about 30 minutes. Someone said you need a spacesuit to move through here safely.
Such a scary trap. Whoever invented it won't have a peaceful death. Wait, that already happened!
There doesn't seem to be a secret exit, which makes sense, as it defeats the purpose of having a toxic gas chamber.
If that's the case, how did the intruder get through the chamber?
Right now, I have no idea.
Gas bacterial.
Let's go to the next one! And we've arrived at the last room, the panel chamber. There are 9 panels divided in a 3x3 grid, and you must step on them in the order that the doctor set. Make one mistake, and you get zapped with high voltage!
The high voltage isn't just a threat. We've seen what happened to Amapel. It's not a problem since security is disarmed at the moment.
And you're also, you know, a ghost.
Also, you're still a ghost master.
My pals, the 3x3 must set special oversee. Yeah, I honestly, I thought it was one of those things where you had to step, like, you know, where it's like, oh, you have to light up all the panels in a specific order to do that. No, it was just a simple, just make your way up to this area here. That's all it was.
And here's what all that security was protecting. Pressing this switch opens the door to the doctor's lab. We managed to get this far earlier, thanks to Amapel and Fubuki's Forte.
I see it all like it's flashing right before my eyes.
Looks like this is it, my man. Hurry up and hit that switch.
We just need to stretch Amapel's arm out to that switch.
We're in a hurry, but this door is moving so slowly. Yuma, that should be good enough. Hurry up and move Amapel through that crack in the door.
Oh yeah. Didn't the researcher mention when an arm's extended, no other controls will function? I guess I need to pull back the arm first.
Now we can move again. Hurry, Yuma.
I remember the trouble you had waiting for the door to open.
It opened really slowly, and we also had to retract Amapel's arm.
We tried to hurry inside, but Amapal suddenly fell over.
There were no steps or obstacles, so why did that happen?
I'm sure it was pushed by the fleeing culprit.
That has to be it. Which means we passed by the culprit as he headed out.
Signed open. And here we
We're
are.
not done investigating yet.
Wait, we're not?
I need to look things over in more detail.
I don't see anything else though, unless you want me to examine this. I don't see anything. What the fuck?
Yeah.
You can do it, Master!
Oh.
This is the decontamination device in the panel chamber. It looks like it's here to purify any toxic gas that escapes from the chamber next door. But the cover doesn't open and close like the decontamination device in the airlock. There's no way someone can fit through.
I see.
Now we're done, right?
Oh, the peacekeepers are here.
No need to worry about it. They can't see you
Fine.
at all.
We're dead.
It still feels pretty weird. The peacekeepers are still talking. I wonder what else they have to say.
By the way, do you know anything about this dead old guy?
Yeah, I worked security here. The geezer was famous in the worst possible way. He took advantage of people for his research and didn't care how many were sacrificed. He seemed to have gotten even more and more arrogant over the last few years. 3 years ago, the higher-ups canned his big project. He lived as a shut-in after that.
A big project? Is it the same one Makoto mentioned?
He was part of a big project that was cancelled in the past. He's shut himself in here ever since.
There's really no way to verify now if that research was about homunculi.
The old man was hard of hearing, so he couldn't really hear what anyone said. When it comes to other people, their words literally fell on deaf ears. And that being said, he could read lips.
Read lips? So we watched someone's mouth to figure out what they were saying?
Lip reading? So that explains what he said back then.
Who the hell are you? I refuse to speak with any disrespectful hoodlums. Either take off your mask or present someone whose mouth I can view.
Back then, the doctor refused to talk with Makoto. It was because he couldn't read his lips due to the mask he wore.
Between you and me, there were some suspicious rumors about the old man, too.
What rumors?
Yeah, I want to know.
He said he shut himself in here for research. He was plotting something bad.
And what's that?
He was planning to flee from Kanai Ward.
That's stupid! It's not even possible!
Well, it's just a rumor. After what happened, we'll never know.
Aha. So he was planning to flee the city. I guess that's what the geezer was up to. Master, looks like you got some nice info since you turned into a ghost.
Try trying to escape Kanai Ward would be considered betraying Amaterasu Corporation. Did the hitman go after him because of this? Someone in Amaterasu Corp who knows the doctor could have hired a hitman to kill him. But who?
That is actually interesting.
There's canned food and water bottles here. This all looks like food. There isn't much left.
The guy wasn't right in the head if he was surviving for months on such plain food.
Yeah, it's fairly strange.
Well, if you never, like, left here.
There are other places to check out, you know.
There's a small vent here. It's not large enough for a person to get through, and the cover is fixed in place.
The only culprits who could get through here would be fairies or gnomes.
The Amapel we used is still here. I did promise to return it. Huh? What's this? Looking at it carefully, there's a mark on the back of its head. Is that a shoe print?
Huh? What's a shoe print doing there?
I don't remember seeing this mark when we sent Amapel into the airlock. Could it have been from back then? When we tried to enter the lab, Amapel fell over.
The fleeing culprit kicked it! It must have left a mark! You did it, Master! You finally found a sign of the killer! All that's left is to figure out how the culprit managed to get through that perfect security!
That's the biggest mystery here.
Let's see here. I don't know. Unless they were like slender enough to... No, I don't know. Who knows?
There's an open notebook on the desk. Does it have to do with the doctor's research? It contains symbols and diagrams. Looks like he's splashing liquid on someone. What does it mean?
Is that again?
This is truly...
What was the
Well?
Hey. Definitely something nefarious.
This is the doctor's computer. The screen looks like it's in sleep mode. I'm sure it contains some important data, but I can't touch it in ghost form. I wish there was a way to check it out.
It's so sad when you can't touch anyone. I totally know the feeling. I guess you just gotta give up.
The stuff here appears to be chemicals. There are symbols on each label. The one on the front is...
Oh, I know this symbol. It's
yeah.
probably sulfuric acid.
Yep, H2SO9.
It's
Yep,
a highly
sulfuric acid.
acidic
Yep.
liquid that can melt anything.
sulfuric acid. I better not touch it then. Then again, I can't touch anything right now. This reminds me, I saw this symbol on the label in the notebook earlier. Yeah, it's the same. It's the symbol for sulfuric acid.
So the doctor was trying to splash sulfuric acid on someone? Oh, but sulfuric sulfuric acid could melt clothes and skin. It'd be a terrible sight.
Melting clothes and skin.
Alright, and the biggin.
Dr. Weska. I never even got to ask him about the homunculi, and now he's dead.
He has 3 wounds on his back. A knife is still stuck in one of them. He doesn't appear to have any other injuries. It's safe to assume this was the cause of death. I'm like an awesome detective's assistant.
Thanks, you've been a great help.
Say it again. Compliment me more.
3 stab wounds. And the
knife
knife.
is probably the murder weapon. It has a unique shape. There's an inscription on it. I can see the letter F.
Hey, shouldn't we move the corpse out of here soon? They're always telling us to clear out corpses quickly since the rain makes them rot so fast.
Nah, we leave it alone until we receive further orders. Did you see the knife stuck in his back? It's the one that Fink the slaughter artist uses, right? I've heard about his knives inscribed with the letter F. They say that's his proof to his clients that he was the one who got the job done.
So Fink the slaughter artist really killed the doctor? I thought those detectives did it.
Either way, it doesn't matter. Hey, don't you think a knife from a famous hitman would go for a high price?
Huh? You thinking of stealing evidence? You better not keep it all for yourself.
So that unique knife belongs to Fink the slaughter artist. Speaking of which, the knife near Chief Yako looked strangely similar to this. So the doctor was, in fact, killed by Fink?
That should be enough.
Yeah, that's all the investigation I can do. Investigating.
That should do it for the investigation.
Taking a look around, there aren't any hidden exits or hiding spots.
Yeah, the only entrance and exit is that door. There isn't even a single window. There's a small vent, but it's not big enough to fit through, and the cover is fixed in place. There are no suspicious spots on the walls, floor, or ceiling, and no secret passages either.
And even if you got through the door, there's the dangerous security system. Yeah. So how did the culprit manage to enter the lab? It's the perfect impossible crime! Mysteriful!
Even if it's impossible, I have to solve it. For the Chief's sake and everyone else. For now, let's head back to the security room. I need to tell everyone about what I found.
Personally, I
Right.
want you to gain the willpower to solve it on your own.
Well, what's gonna happen as soon as we leave the room, I wonder. Because you know something's gonna happen unless they just have that exclamation point there for the effect of walking through.
Vivia?
Oh, what's a bit of a spoiler. Sup?
What's the matter, Vivia? Why are you in your ghost form?
I was wondering how your investigation was going. I grew curious.
Did you come to help? I didn't expect your cooperation. Still, thank you. It's very reassuring.
Wait, Master! You shouldn't trust him. He's plotting something.
What could he be plotting? Aren't you overthinking things?
So, what will you do now? Are you still going to pursue the truth?
Huh? Why wouldn't I? I finished investigating the crime scene, so I was about to head back and report to everyone. We need to find the truth. Otherwise, the chief won't get treated, and everyone will be captured.
I see. So you won't be satisfied until you discover the truth.
What do you mean?
Master, watch out! He's plotting something!
Tell me, Yuma, why do you seek the truth?
Huh? We have to find the truth to fight the Peacekeepers.
Well, the truth is like cracks in a mirror. They're all so small,
I guess.
You must squint to see each tiny crack. Most wouldn't even notice them. They think the world reflected in the mirror is reality itself. If you did notice the cracks, would you destroy the mirror to reveal what the real world actually looks like? Even if, the moment the mirror is destroyed, it changes the world people can see forever.
What are you talking about?
And if shattering the mirror reveals nothing but darkness and chaos, even then, would you still seek the truth?
I don't know what will happen when the truth is exposed. But right now, we need the truth to save Chief Yako and everyone from the agency. Everyone, including you, of course. I just want to help others. Are you saying that's wrong?
And for that, what will you sacrifice? How much have you already sacrificed?
Huh?
I bet you're the type who's willing to sacrifice yourself for the truth. One day, it will ruin you. You will destroy the world for truth's sake.
Me? Destroy the world? That's impossible.
No, you've already stepped one foot into ruin. In fact, it's already up to your neck.
It's literally floating
If
there by your
possible,
neck.
I'd like to help you. You are a dear friend to me. How about it? It's not too late. Why not turn back from this path?
You mean to let us be captured by Peacekeepers? That doesn't solve anything! I don't understand what you're saying, Vivia! Never mind. We need to report what I discovered to the others.
So you refuse to understand.
Uh-oh.
You leave me no choice.
Vivia?
Ah! He took out a blade! This guy is nuts!
I usually keep this in my pocket. It's not real. Like the ghost form, it's just a reflection of reality. So, slashing at you won't do anything. But I warned you, didn't I? While you're in ghost form, your physical body is vulnerable.
You mean...
I will simply return to my body 5 seconds before you do, and then I'll slice your throat open. Given I am more familiar with spectral projection, I'm positive I can return to my body before you can. Well, will you give up now?
Are you threatening me?
I only want you to give up on the truth. The truth you wish to expose is dangerous. I have a feeling that our peace and quiet will be pulled right out from under our feet. If you won't stop, then I must stop you. For this world's sake. For the sake of peace and quiet.
You're not making any sense! You're gonna kill me because of a feeling?
I don't want it to end this way. I thought we could talk it out. That's why I came here. But you refuse to give up, which leaves me with no choice. So it looks like this is what I must do. Farewell, Yuma.
Wait!
Master, hurry back!
Hey, you two. Quit fighting.
Yako!
Who is that?
Yeah, the truth is cruel. Never in history
boy.
has the truth been known to be kind.
Chief Yako's dead!
That voice! Chief Yako?
But you know what? Turning your eyes away from the truth and living a lie is harsh too. In the end, you can never look away from the truth. As long as you live, you must face that pain. So really, what's the point of worrying so much about it? When you're lost, believe in your own heart. That way, even if things end up all wrong, at least you can stand proud.
Chief Yako, are you alright? Where are you?
Impossible. There's no way he could have made it here with those wounds.
Then that voice...
Perhaps it was his soul's voice as it separated from his body.
That means...
No way. Is he dead?
I don't know. We need to find out.
Vivia tried to kill me. Why would he do such a thing?
As if now's the time to be dwelling on that!
You're right. Chief Yako is the main concern right now, not whatever's going on with Vivia.
Yup. So go!
And look how convenient it is that there's no Lost Souls things here.
Chief Yako!
It appears his soul hasn't been severed yet. It's still connected to his body. But the line is very thin. It could cut away any moment now.
Then why did we hear Chief Yako's voice back there?
I don't know. It seems there are many more mysterious things in this world that I don't know about. Well, since he went through the trouble of risking his life to give us a lecture, I will sheath my blade. When you're lost, you should believe in your own heart.
Vivia, I still have a lot I need to say to you. But solving this case is top priority. This is the only way to save Chief Yako and everyone else.
Fine. You can report to them once you return to your body. I have somewhere else to go.
Where are you going?
After hearing the chief's words, I just remembered. There's something I need to do.
What's that?
I have a premonition. In exchange for obtaining the truth, I sense that our peace and quiet will crumble away. But perhaps something entirely new lies beyond that destruction. In order to discover what that may be, I want to continue my investigation for a bit longer. It's not that I want the truth. I need to find an answer I can agree to with confidence.
I still don't understand most of what you say, but now I know we feel the same way about this. Let's investigate this together.
As you wish.
Master, don't trust this guy. You can't erase the fact that he flashed a blade at you.
I know, I'm not that naive.
You sure about that? After all, you're always so trusting and relying on others.
Oh, hush
I
you.
still have a bad feeling about this. That guy is dangerous.
Really? I want to believe that it'll be all right now. Yeah.
For the chief's sake, I have to uncover the truth.
Oh no.
Damn it. There's gotta be something I can do. Where do they want me to go?
Oh no.
Guess I'm following Vivia.
Maybe you should wait to go until after you report back to the others.
But if I let Vivia go alone now, I get the sense we'll never come to an understanding. I'm sure Vivia has seen something. That's why he's afraid of the truth. I also want to see what he sees. It may help me understand better.
Are you alright? Did his cryptic way of talking infect you? I hope this isn't a side effect of your coalescence.
I said I'd continue the investigation. But where do I begin?
Huh? I thought you already had a plan.
Nope.
Nope.
You don't, huh?
If you have any expectations for my actions, then you're in for a disappointment. I'm good at avoiding trouble, but I'm terrible at handling it. I try to stay still and just let things pass. That's the kind of human I am.
That's because spectral projection allows him to investigate without moving an inch.
So, what have you learned about Dr. Huesca's death?
Well, I gathered some clues, but I still have no idea how the culprit entered the area.
There are only two reasons a mystery goes unsolved. Either there's not enough information, or not enough smarts. There's no point in crying over the latter. Which means there's only one thing we can do.
Should we search the scene one last time?
No, the missing piece might not always be at the crime scene. It could have been launched far away, like pieces of shattered glass.
So you're saying we should check somewhere else?
I'll let you be our guide here. But I'd like to request minimal movement. The shortest possible distance.
Hey, Master? Are you sure there could be another key to the mystery somewhere else?
We
Probably.
did finish investigating the actual crime scene, so it could be a good idea to search elsewhere. We can use spectral projection to enter anywhere and look.
Investigation.
We don't have much time. We have to check the rooms we can access.
Just barge in and check everything.
I do agree with, or not agree, but I like
So,
Vivia's
what room is
thing.
this? It seems to be locked.
I told you, it's just storage. They keep it locked up because there are some confidential documents inside. Among us researchers, we treat it as perpetually sealed off.
Well, unlock it right now. We need to see if the detectives are hiding inside.
The only key is held by the Peacekeeper's director.
What? Director Yomi has it? Aren't there any other keys?
No, the Peacekeeper's director personally manages this area, so he has the only key.
I see. Guess we don't need to look inside. This conversation never happened.
Right.
Okay, that was the only key to the storage room, so that's going to be an interesting thing.
Only the director has the key to this room?
I mean, I don't
There's gotta
think
be some
Director
kind of
Yomi is
secret
the
here.
killer, because
Right, let's take a look inside.
but again, you never know, I suppose.
From the look of it, it seems like ordinary storage space.
The files lining the shelves appear to be mostly old research logs.
Everything else is just junk and experimental tools. Guess this has nothing to do with the incident.
Nothing here seems to pertain to homunculus research or Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
Huh? How do you know that?
There's a section with a missing file. He probably already disposed of anything he didn't want others to see. The secret we're looking for won't be here anymore.
So, the evidence has already been destroyed. After we finally found the secret lab, too.
Huh? There's a folder on the desk. The desk is covered in dust, but the folder isn't. Amaterasu lab map. Huh. I guess it's a map. But it's empty inside.
There's nothing else here. Seems like we weren't able to find anything of note. Sheesh. I was hoping this suspicious experimental lab would have a hidden passage or two.
For now, let's finish our investigation here and go to another room.
Such a pain. But I guess we have to.
Excuse me.
I'll find out for you.
This is the central lab. There might be some clues here. Chief Yako was attacked in this hallway. The gory bloodstains are still here. They're from Chief Yako. This is where he was attacked by the hitman. Damn it all! If I'd only gotten here earlier, I
could have changed his fate.
Yuma, did you see the hitman's face?
No, not clearly.
Then how do you know it was the hitman?
Because Chief Yako said so himself.
The hitman. Fink, the slaughter artist.
You didn't say it was him directly, though. Nah, not really.
Also, the knife which was used to stab Chief Yako has an F inscribed in it.
And it looks clean, though.
The murder weapon always used by Fink, the slaughter artist.
You know about it?
I did some research after we got that note from the killer. I am still a detective, I suppose. He uses his knife to prove to his clients that he committed the murder. Setting that aside, don't you think these bloodstains are unnatural?
Yeah, I don't think it was him that attacked him.
You're right. There are some strange marks, like something brushed against it. Considering the chaos at the time, I don't think it's odd for a mark like this to be here.
Look closer. This mark appears to have been made with someone's bloody fingertip.
And it's Yako's. His fingertips have blood.
Message?
Could the chief have done it? Was he trying to tell us something?
No. It's more like he was trying to reach for something, rather than write out words.
What could he have been reaching for?
Master, maybe it's that house plant over there.
Maybe there's something about this plant. Oh, Vivia! Something's hidden behind the pot!
They could be under,
A
but
photo and a map?
Isn't this the map of this lab?
Could it have been taken from that folder in storage? But why would it be here?
As for the photo, I have no idea.
huh?
The photo shows a young man and a woman.
I'm gonna assume that
The
man's
woman
gonna be
looks like
Fink.
she's wearing a lab coat. Is she a researcher here? The man is covered with blood. I can't see his face very well.
You keep staring at that photo. Did you fall in love with the woman? You really fall for every girl.
You are annoying.
I'm just checking for clues.
This is a clue? You don't know the connection between the case and this photo?
I don't. But it has to be a clue. This bloodstain was made by Chief Yako as he tried to hide this behind the pot. He left this clue and made sure the culprit didn't find it.
By using the last of his dying strength?
He's not dead.
He's not dead!
Ah. Go found the lab. It was found behind the house plant. Full of young man and woman.
There's another one, Master!
It says this is the electrical room. Maybe we can find the reason for the blackout here.
Let's check it out!
This is...
I don't know what this device is. It's way bigger than we saw in the lab. Probably a machine for recording research logs, right? There's no way I can find out right now. Let's look elsewhere.
What about over there?
It's really true. I saw someone suspicious right here.
Was it before or after the blackout?
right after the blackout. I happened to be nearby when the lights went out, so I came here to turn the power back on. And I saw a dark silhouette pass right through the shadows.
That doesn't really tell me much.
Please believe me, it must have been the hitman.
So someone suspicious was wandering around here right after the blackout.
Does that mean it was caused by the hitman? Why would he do that?
Okay. There's still something up here.
Hey, is it true that Dr. Wesker was killed? Yeah, just like that note said. But why send a death threat? It'd be a lot easier to take someone out if you don't announce it beforehand. It's a hitman we're talking about. Maybe it's his policy or something.
That's a good point. What was the purpose of sending that note? Plus, not only was it sent to the targets, the doctor, it was also sent to the Peacekeepers and our detective agency.
Doing that would just increase security around here, making it even harder for the hitman to do his job.
According to my research about Fink, the slaughter artist,
I think he did.
he's never sent a note like that in his previous cases. At the very least, it was not his MO.
Oh, well, there we go. If it's not his MO, then
so
it could be a fake.
this time is special?
Well, who knows?
And there's still more?
What? I see.
Oh, there we go.
This reminds me. You went inside Dr. Wesker's lab before, right?
Yeah, just once. I was forced to help deliver some food to him. I think it was about 3 months ago.
And he's been shut in there since, right? I'd go insane.
But the doctor was famous for being antisocial. It was probably the perfect environment for him.
Still, this is a bit extreme for the sake of avoiding people.
Anyway, when I brought in the food, he made me check inside those boxes repeatedly to make sure no one was inside. Not that there was any space for someone to hide in. The guy was just paranoid like that.
And there's more! What the hell am I missing? Was I missing something down here? According to this, it doesn't look like I am. Motherfucker!
There are a bunch of switchboards. It looks like the lab's
I
power
missed
system.
that.
If this was shut down, there'd be a power outage in the lab.
All of the power to the lab seems to be managed here. Wait, I don't see a switchboard for Dr. Wesker's lab.
That reminds me. Dr. Wesker said the critical lab was on an independent system.
This critical lab operates on a separate power system that obviously includes its security measures.
I see.
That was a rather indifferent response from Vivia.
Maybe he's bored with the investigation?
There we go. Fucking finally. I can't believe it took me that long to, like...
Yep. Use the stairs so you don't get fat.
I was like, there must be something. Alright, last room.
This is the robot lab where we picked up Amapal. Let's look it over again.
Hey, listen up. The reason Dr. Wesker died is because he deserved it. It's called karma. He always insulted my research. Serves him right! Serves him right! Oh, sorry. That must have hurt. This is also his fault.
I mean, it seems like he's going to be the killer, but how he doubt it.
Come back with that Amapal I lent them. I'll take a bath with it once it comes back to me. Oh, but that means I need to start research on waterproofing it.
I think I've seen something I shouldn't have.
He certainly has a grudge against Dr. Wesker.
I guess it's easy to find out what people are really thinking when you're in ghost form.
My Forte exposes anyone's inner life and encourages them to tell the truth. That being said, it's thanks to this ability that no one comes near me anymore.
Aw, Vivia. I think you're neat.
Which is what makes you special, Yuma.
You think so?
You're way too naive, Master. It's pretty much a sickness at this point.
And remember when we were on the train investigation for chapter 0, and Yuma could feel them using their
I'm
Fortes?
starting to get attached. I think we could be friends.
There's a manual for Amapal.
They don't
I
really
already
touch
know
on
most of
that
the
anymore,
controls,
unless
but
that was
I
like
should read this. Amapal can be controlled via a
supposed to be
special
somewhat
tablet
be
device.
kind of coalescence.
Watch the camera feed from Amapal's eyes while you use the key buttons to control it. You can also use the mic to communicate via voice. For safety, the ends of the arms are ball-shaped, but can still be used for actions such as pressing buttons. However, while extending or retracting an arm, the controls for the camera and body do not function. This is to prevent the arm's wires from being tangled when children handle it roughly. It has a load capacity of 100 kilograms and is durable enough to withstand most falls. The sales pitch does say, withstand play with your rowdiest kids and tough enough for an elephant to stand on.
It's exactly as the researcher told us.
Yeah, there isn't much other information.
Well, I guess that's it.
I think that's about it.
I gotta check what I can here. Dunzos.
I think I've checked everything I could.
I knew it! You didn't get any clues for the case.
We have learned a lot here.
Huh?
But what do we learn?
That's all I can do to help. After all, I'm more interested in the story than the truth. I think we should return to our bodies soon. There's not much time left.
Oh, then I'll go back too.
Finished. Is it time to go into the Mystery Labyrinth soon.
Hey, you're back. How'd the investigation go?
Well, I managed to get a lot more information thanks to Vivia's help.
Whatever, just tell us what you found. We don't have time.
Sure.
So nothing you found leads us directly to the culprit. Oh, damn.
Yeah, sorry.
If only we could get a glimpse of Dr. Weska's computer.
What could we learn from that?
The security logs. They should be saved on the doctor's computer. If we could check the logs, we could clearly see the security system status. With that, we may be able to figure out when and how the culprit entered the lab.
Can't you check the logs with that computer instead?
I can see that the log file exists, but you must log on to the doctor's computer to see what's inside.
Yuma, you were in the doctor's lab. Why didn't you check his computer?
Can't touch anything.
You cannot touch anything while using spectral projection. So obviously, we couldn't mess with a computer either.
Well, why didn't you possess a peacekeeper in the room and make him order the others to do it?
Don't be unrealistic, please. The ghost form isn't all-powerful like that. It cannot take over someone else's body, nor can it be heard. In fact, you weren't able to hear the conversation between Yuma and me when we were using spectral projection.
Master, I think you should carefully remember that spectral projection trait.
Huh? Why do you say that?
No reason. I just have a feeling.
Ghost form traits as heard from Vivia. There are several limitations.
Since it can't be done with spectral projection, someone has to go back there and look at the doctor's computer, right? That's basically jumping right into enemy territory!
This is bad. His heartbeat.
Ruh-roh.
Are you serious? Is the chief gonna be alright?
Don't just stand there!
Right.
Chief, please stay with us!
It was only a matter of time to begin with, but it looks like that time has come.
No! What should I do? At this rate, it'll be over for everyone! Chief Yako, Halara, Fubuki, Tetsuhiko, and even Vivia. I refuse to let it end without saving anyone!
To be honest, even if you want to go to the Mystery Labyrinth, you don't have enough clues.
Seriously?
So you're saying we can't do anything until we check the doctor's computer?
Hey, Master. You've always been relying on others until now. Isn't it time for you to do this yourself?
Shut the fuck up. I've been doing a lot of shit
You
on
may
my
be a
own.
trainee, but you're still a detective. Try to save everyone on your own.
On my own?
Nah, I guess you're not the type. Just teasing ya.
Yuma, what's wrong?
I'm heading back to check the doctor's computer. We have to find the final clue.
Wow.
Wait, are you heading in there as yourself? Do you know what you're doing, Yuma? It's all over if you go out there and get caught.
thanks to our investigation while in ghost form, I have an idea where the Peacekeepers are located. Now is our only chance before Yomi comes back with more Peacekeepers.
All right. I'll leave the investigation to you, Yuma.
Hey, are you sure about this?
Our hands are full just trying to treat the chief. We have no choice but to leave it to Yuma.
I mean, she's right about that.
The doctor's computer should have the security log and other important data hidden inside.
Right, I'll see to it.
I shall join you. That way, if you get caught, I can use my Forte.
No, Fubuki. Please save your power for when everyone is in danger. I'll be fine.
Reversing time takes a lot of energy, right? It should be saved as a last resort.
All right.
I'll stay here as well.
Why? You should go!
There is nothing for me to do. Besides, even if we found the truth, it would not improve the situation here.
So you're just gonna give up? You gotta be kidding! Fine, I won't waste time asking you anything anymore. Just go to sleep or whatever. Yuma, you're our only hope.
Yeah,
Show
but
me
remember
no
when I
longer
said
just a
that
rookie.
Vivia was holding a knife? No, I forgot it was
I'm heading
a
off now.
box cutter, not a like a proper knife.
Master, you're acting pretty cool.
I am a detective after all. Well, a trainee one.
Seems like my training is working. Oh, and Master? Regarding the clumsy girl's time rewinding power, you should probably keep that in mind too.
Huh? Why?
It probably has nothing to do with the case. Just a feeling.
What the hell do you mean by that?
You know, just in case.
Sure.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know, but whatever.
All right, let's move carefully so the Peacekeepers don't spot us.
Master! They'll spot you if you go that way!
Now, what are we gonna do about the two peacekeepers that are in here?
I managed to get here without being seen, but there should be more Peacekeepers up ahead. I better keep moving and stay out of sight.
Here we go.
Wait, what if some toxic gas is still lingering around? Nah, just kidding.
I knew it. There are still some Peacekeepers. But once I'm at the computer, I'll be in their blind spot.
How are you going to get past them?
I could go by now.
I just need to reach the computer without being seen.
This mission is impossible. Master, you gotta make sure you don't get clumsy.
There's no time. We need to hurry up and check the doctor. All that's left is to check the computer.
Who's there?
Oh no!
Jeez, I told you not to get clumsy!
You're that terrorist detective. How did you get here?
I'll catch you and report to Director Yomi!
Master, you'll have to take a chance in the mystery labyrinth!
Wait, I didn't check the computer yet! I have to do that before going to the mystery labyrinth!
Then what are you gonna do?
What do I do?
Just
Vivia.
go quietly. Resistance is futile.
What's the
Hi, Vivia.
Vivia!
Sheesh. What a pain. I want to die someday.
I love Vivia.
Vivia, you came to help me?
I always like to keep this syringe in my pocket.
He walks around with a syringe. He's like a walking cop magnet.
I know I should leave you alone, but curiosity got the best of me. You are like death itself.
You said that before, but I'm not the death detective.
No matter. I will be a witness to the end. Once you obtain the truth, I'll see if you choose to scream or fall silent.
I don't get what you mean, but you really saved me. And now I can check the doctor's computer. Vivia really helped us out there. Let's wrap up this investigation now. It's not locked. Oh, thank goodness.
No one could enter this room, so he didn't need to set a password.
Time to check it out. Let's see. Security log, reference folder 1, folder 2, folder 3.
Well, what are you looking at? And what did you find out?
Well, basically, when the security system is turned on or off, it automatically records the date and time in the log. So if someone cut the security and entered this room without permission, it would be recorded in the log.
Uh-huh. I don't really get it. I'm not into modern machines and stuff.
Huh? What's going on here?
We saw.
What's wrong?
Our doctor said that there wasn't.
The only instance of the security being switched off was an hour ago. It hasn't been turned back on since. So...
Yeah. That's when we turned it
means
off.
This must have been when I used Amapal to disable the security.
Yep.
Right. So what?
Well, the last time security was cut was 90 days ago.
90 days?
Which means that security was up for at least 90 days before I disarmed it. There wasn't a single moment that security was cut during that time.
Which shows secrets was scheduled an hour ago. Last time it was 90 days
This
ago.
man was cooped up in here for 90 days? He's a bona fide shut-in!
That's not the problem here. There's no record of anyone coming in and out of this room. There should be a log of the hitman entering before we did.
But there isn't.
Since there isn't, the doctor couldn't have been murdered here. It's the perfect, impossible crime.
From the looks of it, it appears we have strayed further from the truth. The files are formatted to prevent editing. There doesn't appear to be signs that the log was rewritten.
We've checked the data, but it's just made the crime even more impossible.
And thus, the mystery deepens. Mysterious.
It's not over yet. There could be more secret data. Halara even mentioned it. His emails haven't been deleted. He's been communicating a lot with the same person. One message is fairly recent, too.
From the doctor. Stop! Oh my god, stop! Stop!
This is...
I can't read a... Oh my god.
Quite a suspicious exchange. I'm sure Doctor refers to Dr. Huesca, but who is the anonymous person?
The address is just random characters jumbled together. It'd be hard to figure out who the person is just from this.
The doctor spoke to a mysterious person about leaking research and confidential information.
Speaking of which, Makoto mentioned something similar.
Well, this is just a rumor, but someone in Amaterasu Corporation is working behind the scenes with Dr. Huesca.
Yeah, where did you go, by the way?
I don't know what they're plotting, but if this rumor is true, they must be dealt with eventually.
So his suspicions were right. Searching through the backlog of the emails, this appears to have been going on for over 5 years. But it seems like their relationship soured about 6 months ago. I guess the doctor wanted to cut ties.
So the doctor plotted to leave Kanai Ward, and this anonymous tried to stop him.
It's more like he directly threatened him, if you ask me.
Could Anonymous be the one who hired the hitman?
The doctor betrayed him, so he sought to kill the doctor. Makes sense.
The doctor didn't shut himself in here just for research. He did it to protect himself.
He felt Anonymous posed a threat, so he barricaded himself in a lab with impenetrable security. That also makes sense.
But he sure didn't act like someone living with a death threat, right?
Either he was that confident in his security, or it was just a facade. Regardless, this Anonymous is very suspicious. If only we could find out who this is.
Even if that person hired the hitman, we still don't know how he got inside.
True, that is the biggest puzzle here. How did the culprit get through such perfect security and murder the doctor? If we don't figure that out, the case can't be solved and our innocence can't be proven.
Huh?
What are you doing here?
You again?
Time to go to the mystery labyrinth.
What are you, anyway? Were you born just to get in my way? Or was this all fated from the very beginning?
I'm still not a big fan of his design with the eye
Fate
outline.
is just an excuse for
matching over his
defeatists.
hair like that. I feel like that should just not be
Alright,
there.
fine.
I'm
You're
somewhat
not
fine with
just
the
some
eyebrow
shit in
with
my
his one
path.
eye that's exposed, but no, not
You're
the
an
other one.
obstacle in the way of my ideals, piece of trash. Trash must be dealt with properly before you rot and start to stink! What's your name?
Yuma Cocoa Head.
I see. I'll make a path through Kanai Ward's sewers with your name on it. Of course, it'll be named after your bones once they're dumped there. Hey! Capture these criminals! I'll execute them on the spot!
Shinigami, can you do it?
Of course, Master! We're finally acting like partners! And of course, it's all thanks to my patient training!
To the mystery labyrinth!
Alright! Mystery Labyrinth!
Bam, 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 bam. And he was like, okay, let's just get this over with.
this. I see. So this is your true power. Yuma, I knew you were dangerous.
No matter what you say, it's already way too late!
I want to die someday.
Down the rabbit hole we go!
All right, guys. Well, that was definitely a long part, and if I'm being honest, I feel like a couple of these, some of the things that happened early on in this video probably could have been the previous video, but well, you never know. But anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching this video. Guys, if you like the video, please give that like button a click and comment down below. Check about the video, didn't like about the video, and let me know, guys, what you think of this investigation, the Imperfect Insider. I'm actually quite curious to learn who it is. I'm going to assume, man, I feel like the anonymous person probably was the robotics dude, and then he's the one that hired the hitman to kill the doctor. But I'm curious as to how we're going to find out how he got in here. I don't know. Could be a thing that he was in there for the 90 days, but who knows? We'll find out. But anyway, guys, thank you again for watching. Yeah, let me know. And as always, guys, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a beat. And subscribe to the main channel, too. That's in the description below. As well as follow me on Twitter. Both my main Twitter, the RPG Kingdom Kid Twitter, are in there, too. Thank you all so much for watching once again. And I will see you all next time.